Hi guys, this is my analysis on Bitcoin. What am I expecting on Bitcoin? If you watched my previous analysis on Bitcoin, we saw a break of structure around this area right here, and I said I'm predicting more of like a sell move because there was a break of structure around that area. And if I zoom in a little bit, we can see the major break of structure was this trend line right here, and imposed and it retested the trend line as well. So I see more like an impulse, a correction, and a possible move to the downside. So as of Bitcoin, I'm predicting Bitcoin to drop to the downside, and we can see currently there was a break of structure around this area right here. So I predicted Bitcoin to drop, and when we broke the structure, and I see it also broke this trend line right here, I predicted that we might, as long as we retest that trend line, there's a possibility that we might push it downside. I think it was around this level of price, and we retested that level, and I said my first target is my negative 27% fib level, which is 27028, and we can see currently we dropped to that level. So I'm going to delete my previous analysis, and I said not everything though, because my overall target is still around 885 around that level for my overall big structure. We can see a correction. This is the continuation, and my continuation I'm predicting to that extent before, and I'll continue. So what am I expecting right now? Let me delete this one, since we are currently at that level. So my next target is this one, and my overall target is, so this is my overall target, and my next target is this one right at that level, my minor negative 61.8, which is around just from point A here to point B here, and we can see point C here to now continue to the downside. So that is just my overall structure of this direction, my negative 61.8 around that area. But as you can see, we are currently around my negative 27%. I'm expecting a bit of a reversal around that area. Let me draw a trend line right at this level. Let's see. Okay, let's draw a trend line around this level right here, just to see how we think it might happen. Okay, let's go to 1 hour. Okay, so what am I expecting right now? Because we are currently around, like I said, because I'm currently around my negative 27%, so I see a possible move to the upside before we now continue to the downside, because around that area I see a little bit of like a reversal around that area. I always see a little bit of rejection around that area before we now continue to the downside. So what am I seeing right now? Because it hasn't really given me this current price action, haven't really given me something much to work on the buy. So based on what I'm seeing right now, I'm just gonna predict that we might just push up to this level right here, to this trend line right here. We can see one touch, second touch, and a possible third touch. Now because continue on my first target around here, and my first target and my second target, which is my both targets around this level. So that's just my what I'm thinking based on what is happening right at this level, because I don't have like my point A to point B before I draw fib to now see my target, but I'm predicting we might just come off to that level. And so I'm just going to put my NS from here to my target overall here, so we can see first touch, second touch, and if we break through this trend line and see a possible retest, then we might change our strategy to probably come up to around this target right here, which is my 29%, before we now continue to push to the downside. But as of this current price action, I see it getting to the trend line, and we might see a possible reversal around that trend line before we now push to the downside and see what next the price is going to do. So this is just my quick and short analysis on Bitcoin. Hope this is insightful, guys, and if you enjoy my analysis, please don't forget to share, comment, and like, and I'll see you in my next analysis. Thank you. And please, warning, I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own analysis and do your own research before you do anything. I'm just analyzing right now based on my strategy and how I see it But before you take any trade, make sure you do your own analysis and your own research to be safe. Thank you guys.